Evolution of Clawhauser. Officer Clawhauser, with his full name being Benjamin Clawhauser, makes his debut appearance in the 2016 animated comedy movie Zootopia as a supporting character, voiced by Nate Torrance. Here, he appears as an anthropomorphic male cheetah with a big body build, due to his love of donuts, a long tail, and the usual coloring and speckling for cheetahs, with one of his spots shaped like Mickey Mouse's head on his right cheek, while he mainly wears his police uniform throughout the movie. With his personality being very optimistic, kind, caring, friendly, and talkative, and his physical attributes also reflecting those of cheetahs, since he's even shown running fast but for a short time, until he gets tired, showcasing the abilities and limitations of the real cheetahs. In the movie, he works as a dispatcher and desk receptionist for the Zootopia Police Department's first precinct, and thus is the first one to meet the newly arrived, latest recruit, Judy Hopps, whom he's delighted to see since he wasn't expecting the department to ever hire a bunny as an officer, and quickly becomes her friend and then directs her on her way through the department. A bit later, he returns to the scene when the distraught Mrs. Otterton tries to see the chief of the department, Bogo, to ask for help in investigating her husband's disappearance, and instead of waiting, as Clawhauser had pointed out she had to, she manages to slip right past him, leading to his later cooperation with Judy, who had agreed to take on her case, with him even unexpectedly helping her with his glass bottle, which she uses as a magnifying glass and spots a suspect in the background of a picture. However, due to him being easily distracted, once Judy tries to contact him for help because of an emergency, he at first is too preoccupied with showing his Gazelle app to an inmate at the desk to notice, and only a bit later does he send backup after her, which ends up being barely enough to save her. Later, in the course of the story, as Judy progresses in her case, despite him being very positive and optimistic, even he gets very upset and visibly depressed after Judy unintentionally ruins the reputation of the predator citizens of the city at a press conference connected to the case, which eventually even causes him to lose his job position due to him also being of a predator species. But luckily at the end, after Judy does manage to solve her case and clear the reputation of all the predators, Clawhauser happily returns to his position, with several other officers gladly welcoming him back with 2 boxes of donuts, and later also excitedly dancing at Gazelle's concert, alongside other characters. Then Clawhauser reappears in the animated series as told by Emoji in a short emoticon retelling of the original story in the episode Zootopia, where, while the short follows as expected, a running joke features him having a differing thought bubble from the other characters, who are focused on a specific issue while he thinks about donuts. Clawhauser can be seen next in the animated TV series Zootopia Plus in the episode So You Think You Can Prance, which takes place within the events of the first movie, while providing additional scenes to expand the role of supporting characters like Clawhauser. In the story, he is seen at his work desk watching Gazelle as usual, but this time, he gets informed about her wish to get some backup dancers through auditioning, which excites him tremendously, leading to him inviting an unlikely partner, Chief Bogo himself, who responds in a positive, much to his happy surprise. However, even after dressing up in glitter and sparkly dance clothes, due to Bogo's uncertainty, Clawhauser is initially forced to dance on his own, causing him to almost fail in the process, until eventually Bogo does decide to join, helping him showcase his great cooperative dancing skills and even win the role at the end, only for everything to soon get revealed as just Clawhauser dreaming at his desk. Following, in the 2023 live/animated crossover special Once Upon a Studio, Clawhauser can be spotted first getting upset after Goofy fails to make the first group photo of everybody, but then happily taking part in the final successful photo for Disney's 100th anniversary alongside all the other characters. Finally, Clawhauser reappears in the 2025 first sequel to the original movie Zootopia 2, reprising his supporting role voiced by Nate Torrance.